Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to be correcting myself, and I do appreciate the feedback from you guys that you can't exceed with tokens. So yeah, you can't use Photon Sanctuary and make a Utopia, which would be amazing. But anyways, let's talk about the Premium Collection tin. So it's coming out on March 20th of this year, and it comes with 14 cards in your tin, and they're all going to be foil, which is really awesome. And there's two reprints that are really cool. They're reprinting Terabyte, and it's going to have an alternate art form. And there's also going to be element to here, the Shining, which hasn't had a reprint, so that's awesome. So if you want to check out some E.Heroes, maybe play test it out. And it is a 23 card set, so it's relatively small. So maybe 2 or 3 of these tins can get you the full set if you're wanting to complete a set. But anyways, so they've released some of the cards. They haven't released every card that's out here yet, but let's talk about some of the cards. So there's Meteor Dragon and Meteor B Dragon, which is like a fusion. I don't think these cards will be very meta. The next two cards are Mayat, and it's going to be really difficult to pull off. You have to have like a fairy and a dragon, and then you reveal cards, and then it gains attack equal times like 1,000 of the cards you called right. It's just so conditional to the point where I don't think it's going to be viable for meta. But a really cool card, Mask Hero Acid, and I've been talking about this card for a while, and it actually is coming out in TCG because it was an OCG card before. And what it does is, when it's summoned, you get to blow up your opponent's back row. And Altitude Zero plus Mask Hero Acid are basically best friends when you combine it with Hero Mask Change, and you basically get to clear the field. Really cool stuff. And then next card, Void Ogre Dragon, which is 3,000 attack, and its effect is really good. It's once per turn when your opponent activates a spell or trap card. You can negate it as long as you have no cards in your hand. So I think this card could see some play even if you're not playing Infernities, but it is basically an Infernity card. But it's really good. I mean, negating a spell or trap, but realistically, I mean, if you're going for your big push, you're probably going to be setting your barriers anyways. But yeah, it's a pretty good card. And then next card, Quick Span Knight. It basically decreases your opponent's monster by 500 when it's used as material. And I don't think the card is really too meta, but it is machine and it's a tuner, so maybe something can figure out a way to use him. Next card, Kakamucha Knight. And whenever you normal summon another level 3 monster, you can basically special summon him. And so he's really easy just to get out more exceeds because, you know, windups need more ways to get out Zen Matey. But yeah, I think the card is okay. I mean, if you don't have Tour Guide, it could be an alternative if you, want to run windups, because windups basically need a Tour Guide. You really need to get the speed up. But yeah, Kakamucha Knight is okay. I mean, it is dark, so more targets for Dark Arm. And then last card, Photon Sanctuary, which I thought was going to be amazing. And what it does, it special summons 2 level 4 Thunder type light tokens on the field. And they're special summoned in defense position. And when you use that card, you can't summon anything that turn except for light. Although you can still set, so I mean, it's still okay. But the problem is that the tokens are special summoned in defense position. So I think it might be okay, maybe if you can protect those tokens for 1 turn, and then you can push really hard. I mean, 4,000 attack is, relatively good. And if you go first turn summon Thunder King, like set a Compulse, and you activate Photon Sanctuary, because Thunder King's also light, so it's fine, and you compulse that monster, that's basically, that's almost 6,000 attack, like, just right off the bat. It's 57, so that's still not bad. I mean, realistically, the card could see some play, because there's another card called Guardian of Order, and that's whenever you have 2 light monsters, you can special summon them. So I think that, this card could be viable. And, it's just easy to, get some tokens for defense if you happen to need it. The card would be a lot better if it was quick play. But yeah, and it's what I really like about Photon Sanctuary is it can't be used for Exceed, obviously, because tokens can't be used as Exceed material, as you guys pointed out, which I appreciate. And also, you can't use the materials as synchros. So your opponent can't enemy controller it, they can't mind control this card, the tokens at least, and they can't synchro up with anything. So I mean, it's just really good, and 2,000 attack is really good, but the only downside is they have to be special summoned in defense, and they also have 0 defense. So there's a downside to that. I mean, I guess they can attack over 1, but then you can just attack over them. But anyways, let me know what your guys' opinions are on the cards that are coming out. And, I'll be updating this and making another more recent video once they release more of the cards. But I think Photon Sanctuary is a really good card. And then Mask Hero Acid I'm pretty excited about, just because I like when OCG cards, get printed over for TCG, because it's, awesome. And then Shining Reprint is obviously really cool. But yeah, let me know what your guys' opinions are down below in the comment section. And thank you to all you guys who mentioned earlier that you can't exceed with tokens, because that would be so amazing. I mean, imagine if you just went Okay, Photon Sanctuary. Okay, Utopia, 1 card. It'd be amazing. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.